Welcome back into day 5 here on the RonLocke. And another thing I've done wrong. I know it's going to be a calamity of errors. I found a blue flower. I came back here. I talked to the dude, and we got the bird. However, things are randomized. And so what the bird turned into, which actually I kind of really wanted the blue bird because I would have had a ghost typing. However, we received an Alakazam, which ironically isn't that bad. So I think what we're going to do to start the episode is we're going to take this Alakazam and mince it together with Divine Blade. I'm not sure that that's the most optimal use of typing coverage. However, I think it's going to look really cool. Hopefully it's an Alakazam covered in steel. So let's get right into it. And then we'll go back and try to continue the route. So I think I'm not sure what to do. Dark Psychic or Psychic Steel? What are we worried about coverage? Steel would be weak to Fairy, Ice, and Rock, where Dark would be weak to Ghost and Psychic. Psychic is most likely to come up. Psychic is weak to Fighting and Poison. So what the typing really matters about is what I'm weak against. And I don't think it matters, so I'm more focused on what they look like. This looks like an Alakazam with a suit of armor on, so I'm going to go with this. We can always switch it back and forth. And the Pokemon are being fused, and this was our starter, Divine Blade and KierBlade. Not bad. Maybe there are some different sprites. Alisharp. It's a sword psychic Pokemon. So we are gonna use protect from flinching, passes a burn, poison, or paralysis to the foe. I love synchronize. Special attack down, attack, no, speed attack. I don't want either of those. It does have a weak special attack, so we'll sacrifice a little bit of attack. I'm going to combine movesets. I might just buy a move. All I want to do is replace Scratch with something better. So Growl, no. A strong psychic move. He has flying moves. Don't know why. Give up on, yes. Helping Hand. It's cool, but nah. Hair Cutter, nah. So there we go. We're going to replace the pictures underneath here in a split second. But first thing I want to do is quickly go straight to the Learn Remover. And see if Alakazam has any kind of psychic move I could add to my player. Do we have Kinesis, Teleport, Confusion? We'll use Confusion for now. Yeah, Confusion. Well, before I spend the points there, can I actually just relearn a move? Pokemon. Remember a move. I think that's only, that'll only be the ones that I've passed on. So I'm going to spend 1,000 points to get Confusion. That will give him a status effect as well, so it would help possibly on teaching. I did lose 2 levels from doing the switch, which is fine. We should get it back relatively quick. A 50 power psychic move is not the strongest. However, if there comes a point in time when I need it, it's going to be very good. So psychic would be very good against like a poison type, which I probably will come across in the next cave that we go through. So there we go. Who is going to be the last person on the team? It was the Rockruff. Girly Girl. We might just leave Girly Girl on. I don't know that we could. Maybe we bring the Tentacruel for the water poison cover. We do have good water Pokemon though. I think I'm going to leave the spot like just kind of blank. So we're going to put Girly Girl in for now. Again, we're kind of sitting on 4 Pokemon. Romeo is not long for the party. He has the rock throw at the moment, but girly girl's probably not going to stay either. But we have a solid 4 right now. So we're gonna cut. We'll come back at Cerulean City, and we're gonna go north and look at a capture. Back through Mount Moon, so you guys didn't have to watch me go through all the tunnels. Again, we can't capture this capture. I think what I ought to do is a couple of encounters up before we go fight Misty. Misty should be mostly water, which would be weak to electric and grass, strong against fire. So I don't want to use my new Infernape necessarily so much. But what I forget to tell you too is Juliadora. I went to the move relearner, and I bought some really strong moves. So he had Flare Blitz. They had Scald. I bought Mudshot and Close Combat. It's a really strong Pokemon. However, being weak to electric or water, not the best. Not the best. So I won't be using them for Misty. I will be using Beans and probably Divine Blade. So let's switch you up to the front, and we'll switch train through this bridge for a little bit and see if we can get a little bit more levels. Oh yeah, we have a rival fight. Excellent. What are the levels at? 18, not bad. So Poison. Poison is weak to Psychic. I don't know that we'll one-shot it, but that should be strong. Yeah, of course we one-shot. Of course we one-shot it. Abfee, switch Absol and Flaffy. So Dark is going to be weak to Fairy Bug fighting. So actually, let's test this out. No, I was gonna switch in, but I'd be weak to it. So no, we'll do the Bug. Right, Dark, Fairy, Flying. Yes. Oof. Oof. That was a big bite. Dragon Rage. I bring out my crutch. Beans has grown to level 20. Slash, maybe? I don't remember his normal. Assurance would be the choice, or dual chop 40. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a normal attack. I don't need 2 dragon moves. A mini lure. That is probably psychic. So yes, I'm gonna switch to Juliadora. So rock, ground, weak to grass, ice, water, or fighting, steel, grass, water, ground. I should, as long as I'm quicker. Yes. I don't know what it just did. I don't know why it just did that, but I killed it in one shot, so we're good. I have no idea why it just turned blue like that. Bide is good, but I think I've already refused it, so no. No idea what this is. Switch, no. Fairy Steel. It should be weak to fire and fighting. So I have a multitude of choices. Let's do Flare Blitz. Yay! Oh, that does recoil to me. Ooh, I did not know that. So maybe we get Flame Wheel instead. May also leave the target with a burn flare blitz. User also takes damage. Ah. Is it worth? I'm gonna leave flare blitz because it's so strong. Might not be the best choice. Give up electric flame. Yes. If I can find a fire attack that does like 90 base damage, then I'll leave that instead. Smell you later. I'm thinking that Misty's like level 22. So we do need to train. So maybe we don't do Misty today. Maybe Misty will be a tomorrow battle. Let's get through the bridge and get some levels. We should do that just because. Let's fuse. Just to get the experience up, and I can always tear them apart. To Slurpuff, sure. It's always good to do all these little things because I do need at least 15 things, I think, to get the torch for the next cave. That is cursed. That's horrible. Confirm. Keep. Anyways, that was just a way to get... Well, I'll never use that combination, but now... A rhino berry! Yay! I have no idea what that does. By the way, I'm headed to Route 24 to do some field research. Oh, that's straight up. That is straight up. We might actually... Maybe what we do today is we'll go up, finish this bridge off, and then there's some grass up here. We'll do a capture and call that a day. This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers, and we will win a fabulous prize. Think what you got. You have what it takes. Maybe. I'm a little nervous. I feel like I'm below level cap. Oh, level 10 fairy. Poison steel. Doink. Dusk Sharp. Will you switch your Pokemon? No. No, they've got 4 Pokemon though. This is a cool looking guy. But Ghost and Steel. Ghost is weak to Ghost as well as Dark. So I should be able to do my Dark move. And then I should be neutral to it. So Feint Attack. He was actually the same type as me. He was a Dusk, or a Bisharp and a Duskull. Oh, our special attack is much higher now. Tortier, will you switch Pokemon? That's probably the turtle. So it's probably grass. I'm gonna preemptively switch. No, we'll stay. We'll stay. Fire, grass. So it's weak to bug. And fire is weak to nothing I have. Fire is strong against steel. So I should switch, but we're only level 10. So we're gonna do bug. A little scary. And we'll go back and heal after this fight. Amphrab. Again, I'm not gonna switch because I don't know. I have an idea. It's the monkey with the hand? No, it's a Voltorb. And the sheep. So ground move. We're gonna switch into Juliadora and do the mud slap thing that I have. Juliadora. Yay! So it's going to become ever more important for me to get a full team of 6 Pokemon and have great coverage, because with only realistically 4 Pokemon, it's going to be hard to not make mistakes. And let me give 1 second. I'll change the cards beneath me. Small change, I know. But I want to keep them as accurate as I can while they happen. I think it's a little thing. Again, you probably can't even really see it on camera. But I do want to keep them up as best as I can. And we are healed up. We're good to go. Divine Blade. And then, again, I want to focus in on Beans. Those, I think, are the 2 Pokemon we're going to take in to fight Misty. They have 3 Pokemon. Rock Fighting. Fighting is weak to Fairy, Flying, and Psychic. So we confuse. Fighting is strong against Steel, though. So I keep one-shotting these guys. Somebody's going to have one of those moves, again, that just retaliate. Torch Buzz is probably Electric Fire, sounds like. But we will not switch yet. Fire Electric. So I would want Water or Ground. So we're going to switch actually into Beans and do Dragon. Because Dragon trumps all. And Dragon should still one-shot anything up to like level 15. Dragon Rage. There we go. Beans is a cheat card up until the end of Misty. After Misty, the dragon kind of wears off. Will you switch your Pokemon? No. Bug, Ghost. Ghost is weak to, again, I keep forgetting Ghost, Dark. So we should be able to do the damage here. Yes. Perfect. Next. Who is the next contestant on the Bridge of Death? Pinrunt. Bug Dragon. So fire. Or we just knock it around. Dragon is weak to Fairy and Ice and Dragon. Fire, Flying, Rock. It's not weak to any of these things. So I'm going to switch into Juliadora for Fire. I've got 63 HP. He's my bulkiest mon. So if it does a Dragon Rage, then I should still have 23 hit points. Seismic Toss is going to hurt. But I should be able to do Flare Blitz, which is a crazy move, and one-shot it. Weezor. Switch. Yes, I want to switch train. Again, Divine Blade is not level quick, and I don't think the Alakazam is going to help that. Psychic. And he's using a dark move on me. That's fine. I'm quicker. You could probably get away without healing, but let's run back really super quick. We're up to level 21. Psybeam. Yeah. That is what I want. Perfect. That's actually probably really good. That might be what gets me through Misty. Again, I could go fight Misty right now. I could play this. I'm kind of off today. I could play this for like 6 hours, but then the video would be 6 hours long. Let's get through the bridge, try a catch, and we'll call it a day. I would love to add to the team. Again, there's a lot of double coverage. There's a lot of psychic. There's a lot of fairy. There's a lot of steel. A lot of rock. Right now we got 3 rock Pokemon. You get Sergeant. The next guy would be great. Another Bisharp. But we're gonna switch into Beans and just dragon him. Oh, I know why that dark move did well. Because dark is good against psychic, and I added the psychic Not the best idea. So maybe in the future we take Alakazam off of the Bisharp? Flyery, no. So this should be flying weak to lightning. He's water, ground. Oh, he's immune to electric. Water is weak to grass, I don't have. And then fighting steel. So we should switch back into Divine Blade. Oh, I need to change the name of Divine Blade. That's right too. We combine the names. So Divine Blade was mixed with KierGone. So it's either going to be Divine Gone or KierBlade. How about KierBlade? I think that sounds cooler. That sounds better. Steel should work. And he's like setting up on me. I need to kill. Oh, that's what killed me last time. Oh my god. I was too busy talking. I didn't notice he used Bide. Oh. That's how I've killed myself before. That would not... there's a clause. There's a wrong clause that we've established where if I make a mistake because I'm an idiot, I can get it back. I've fallen for that before. So first time shame on me, second time first time shame on you, second time shame on me. That would have been, I would have lost my starter because I wasn't watching. Ooh. I am lucky there to have a starter Pokemon still. Just like that. Just like that. And I would have killed myself. Oh my goodness. So again, we're going to rename this to KierGone. KierBlade. KierBlade. I would have... I was too busy being an idiot talking to you guys. I wasn't watching the move that happened. Oh my goodness. It'd be cool too if across the screen like there's a ticker right here that showed what move was being played. But they are Dark Fairy, so they are weak to poison steel. So we just click on steel. Haze has no effect. I don't need to save. Their Murnix has fainted. And we have a Team Rocket fight. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. We have a secret capsule. I have no idea what the secret capsule does. I tried clicking on everybody and it doesn't do anything. So there must be a specific Pokemon in the world that takes it. Yeah, I'll join. Team Rocket uniform. Yes. I'm a Team Rocket man. Yeah, sure. Let's put it on. But I want to keep my dinosaur hat on. Okay, we have a capture, guys. Good luck. Good luck to the capture. I don't want to jinx it with a name, so I'm not gonna. We're not gonna name it yet. We're not gonna name it yet. Let's see. We are in a different spot, right? Route 24. We have not been here before. What shall we get for the encounter? Something good? Not. Poison. I think we would tear. So this is like a Crobat that we'd separate. I think we'll separate this if we keep it. So how do we capture this? We switch into Romeo. Water is strong against rock and ground, though. We'll switch in and sleep it. And then I'll try to tickle it. Good, good, good. Wing attack. We'll sing. Poison is strong against fairy and grass. So if I did a fairy move against it, it shouldn't do a whole lot of damage. Or do we just stomp it? Let's just stomp it. Do one more. Get it in the yellow. I don't think I can afford another one. Let's throw a ball. We have a Tentacruel that would have maybe... No. Broke free. He woke up. Wing attack. Okay, we'll sleep it again. Sleep. And I do really feel like switching to a stronger or a higher level Pokemon gives you a better chance of catching it. So let's switch in back to the newly minted KierBlade and throw some more balls. Second attempt. 1, 2. No. I had it. We'll try the bougie ball. Although, the repeat ball should, because I already have a water and a poison type. Let's try the repeat ball, see what that does. I've never thrown a repeat ball. 1. Caught on the first try. Repeat balls might be the ticket. Because I've caught like one of every type, like kind of caught one of most typings. So maybe that makes a lot of sense. Romeo has boosted by 244 points. Creole's data is added to the Pokédex. It is a sea bat Pokemon. Loves freezing cold conditions and in a heartbeat, it drains their blood. Store it to the PC. Give a nickname to the Creole, yes. And this shall be named after one of my biggest supporters. Thank you very much for Corvanik. I see. Corvanik. So maybe not super necessary for this gym. But that typing I don't have. Like poison will be nice to have if we come across the fairy for grass. Actually, we don't have a strong thing against grass. So hopefully a bit of a shorter episode. I'll look at maybe rejigging the team a little bit. I'm probably going to go backwards and fight some trainers just to get up to par with Misty, and then Misty tomorrow. Tomorrow, first thing, we're going to go straight to the gym battle and see what we can do about getting our second badge. So thank you guys very much. We will see you tomorrow.